Hello, AP Latin students. Hey, look, it's the day before the exam, and I'm going to share with you my last prediction here, and as well as just some regular advice for the exam tomorrow. Okay, but more than anything, I just want to wish you good luck, and I hope that you get the fruits of your labor. A lot of hard work through this AP Latin curriculum. So my one prediction today is De Bello Gallico, Book One, Section 5. And the reason that I'm predicting this is, as with my other predictions, most of book one has been mined for exam content, published exam content over the last 10 years or so, 9, 10 years. And the only parts that haven't appeared, at least partially, are 1.1. So Gaul is divided into three parts, and 1.5. Now, if I'm the AP committee, I would hesitate to put that 1.1 on there just because I know that there are a lot of teachers out there that just have their kids memorize all of those lines. And so to me, it would seem a little on the unfair side to put that on the exam when a section of your test takers would be so intimately familiar with it. Same thing, same reason I wouldn't put Arma Wirumque Kano on the exam. So in terms of book one, that leaves just section 5. Okay. Now here's the bigger picture that I tell my students every year. While we go through Virgil with a fine tooth comb, and in fact, over the last 2 weeks, we have reread the entire Aeneid. With Caesar, which we did completely second, kind of in the second semester of the year, I'm not so much worried about rereading every single line of De Bello Gallico here at the last second, because there's a difference between the Caesar stuff and the Virgil stuff. Okay, the Caesar De Bello Gallico. First of all, it is so sheltered in terms of vocabulary, right? So the vocabulary for Virgil is immense. So it's important that we read all this stuff. For Caesar, it's like half of what Virgil's, right? So it's a lot of repetition of the same, I don't know, 500, 600 words or whatever it is. The other thing is that the grammar and the syntax are also very repetitive, very predictable. So if you read, you know, 50% of Caesar, you've essentially read all of Caesar, right? Maybe even if you've read 30% of Caesar, you've read all of Caesar. So my focus with my students is, hey, let's read a bunch of Caesar here at the last second. In fact, we're going to have a study session tonight, and we're just going to read a whole bunch of Caesar at the last second. The way to counterbalance that is to make sure that you know that on the exam, if you see De Bello Gallico 5.32, that you know what's going on in that section, right? If you see De Bello Gallico 4.28, that you know what's going on in this section. So make an outline of just what happens so that when you see that textual citation, when you see that designation on the exam, you go, oh, okay, I know. We're talking about the conspiracy of Vercingetorix, or we're talking about Druids, or we're talking about, the Nervi. So get that summary of what you have read in your head. And so when that appears and you see the section, you know what you're talking about, and that familiarity and that context is going to help you remember what's going on in those lines, remember the vocabulary, etc. But I'll give you my one prediction there is 1.5 for the De Bello Gallico. Good luck, everybody. Bye bye.